here. They drafted that guy. Do they really still buy into Diggs? I mean, there's a lot of things that go on of who's they're going to sign, but now the possibilities are endless. Now it's endless because if they like to sign their own, this opens that up. I'm not going to talk about, next year we can go all out in free agency. That's not what the Cowboys do. They can sign their own now, and that's why it's not signing Micah was a big part of that pie.
Okay. Understand. So what was your initial thought when you first heard Micah was traded?
Nah, it's the same shit I always say. They will find somebody else. This is football. Everybody can be traded.
Yep.
Everybody's tradable. Micah Parsons made himself tradable. And Jerry Jones traded his ass. I have never been attached to any player on this team, man. They can all go. And the way he went out was fucking disgusting. And Green Bay can deal with his whiny, sorry, diva, bitch ass, man. I have never went scorched earth, except for DeMarcus Ware and now Micah Parsons. Fuck them. I don't care what they do in the rest of their career. I can care less. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. Micah Parsons, when he was out of a game, the defense allowed 30 points. When he was in the game, they allowed 27 points. It's not that big a fucking deal. Like 80 said, he's a one-trick pony. Forward. Yep. Jerry Jones, which is a whole nother fucking story. Jerry Jones even said in the press conference, they asked him about the Green Bay game. And you know what he said? Get the lead and run the ball. He was telling y'all right there. That's how you neutralize Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
You run the fucking ball. And as far as him, I was just like, whatever. Bye, bitch.
All right. Second part of that question is the 2 first-round picks and the defensive tackle. Do you think we got the better of that trade or we broke even?
I think they shopped them around to 2 or 3 teams. And unfortunately, when you got a player that's considered in the upper echelon in the NFL, the only people that are going to trade for them are people that think that they're 1 or 2 players away. So you're going to end up with picks at the back end of the draft. It sucks because you want, but Atlanta's not going to trade their players. Cleveland's not going to trade any other players and things like that because defensive ends don't turn around franchise. They don't. If you look at the top 10 pass rushers in the history of the league, Bruce Smith don't have a Super Bowl.
Right.
Deacon Jones and all those having an elite pass rusher is not the key to winning a Super Bowl.
Right.
We've been sold that. You know what I mean? Because it's getting sacks is highlights, but that's not the key to winning the Super Bowl. I mean, can anybody tell me the elite pass rushers on the 2000 Ravens?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man,
that was a solid.
He went to Arizona State. Terrell Suggs.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, he did that from the linebacker position.
He did it from the linebacker position, though. Yeah.
And he got bashed.
They ran a 3-4, but
he got bashed for running a 4-7.
What I'm saying is that entire defense, they built the foundation of that defense across the board. Safeties, linebackers, defensive end, big boy in the middle, and that's what built it. So I think that they got decent compensation for what was available out there. You know, we can want anything, but what do other teams view a player that's disgruntled on your team that is already threatening to hold out? Every single time Micah Parsons opens his mouth, his value dropped in the trade market because other teams see that you got a problem that you want to get out of your locker room.
Yeah.
And if he would have held out this year, and he would have sat on the bench. Once you put that franchise tag, teams are only obligated to give you 2 first-round picks. There's no negotiating in it. If the team and Micah Parsons comes to an agreement, that team owes Dallas 2 first-round picks, and that's it. At least at this point, Dallas was able to get a seat at the table and negotiate Micah Parsons leaving.
Right. We got
I got to get out of here. I'm still in the middle of work, but let me say this to all you fucking YouTubers that been shitting on the outsiders on this panel. They've been trying to fucking tell y'all for a long fucking time. These dudes on this panel already know how Jerry Jones and them think. Corner called this shit months ago. We called the drafting in the trenches months ago when everybody else was whining about a fucking running back and a wide receiver.
Yep.
They sit up there and they shit on y'all. They act like y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And every single fucking time something happens in Dallas, somebody on this panel called that shit months or years ahead of time.
every time.
Every single time.
Put that on your shit, Law Nation.
Oh, tell him.
Fuck him.
Shots fired.
Fuck him.
You can't.
Yeah, man. No, I'm with you, man. Agreed.
My beard's better.
So
No, he can go fuck himself, bro. I don't even care, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
that dude's gonna have major back problems when he gets older. He sits in that chair. He sits in that chair 23 hours a day.
Let's not do that tonight.
Yeah, because they're gonna blame me. So y'all come on now.
We got 100 people watching.
I said it.
You know, some of them going to go back in.
I'm easy to find.
Salute to everybody watching. I appreciate it. Spencer, you done or you still spilling?
Nah, that was it.
Okay. Salute. Man, so Danny Savage, let me ask you this. Do you think without them now, because you know, let's see, Izaraku, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams, all these guys, what we got now. Do you think now the focus can be better as far as getting everybody where they need to be? Do you think him being gone will actually help us out?
I think it'll be like, you know, you'll play the 3-man rotation with them, see who has the hot hand, and, you know, maybe a rookie can surprise something. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, we really don't even know what we've got with Sam Williams. We've never seen anything from him. He's basically one of Dan Quinn's. He's probably Dan Quinn's. Him and Bland are probably Dan Quinn's only leftovers on this team. But ironically, it's Sam Williams last year. If this doesn't light a fire under Sam Williams' ass to get to the pass rusher, I don't know what will. I mean, listen, I do like Donovan Izaraku. I did have like 5 edges ahead of him. He is on the small side, but what I just don't like is the fact that we're going to have 3 techs in the middle and our edges are, let's be honest, our linebackers are bigger than our edges. And I just think that that's a bad combination.
But you know the game, though, Savage. Can Kenny Clark, can he stop the run, though? Even though can he stop the run? Is he capable?
Okay, who was Kenny Clark's 1 tech next to him in Green Bay?
Okay, take the names. Can he stop the run is what I'm asking. Can he do that?
Got to see him play. I got to see him play. But I don't understand why we, in this trade, why we picked up another 3 tech. That's what bothers. That's what doesn't. How can that make sense to anyone? And a 10-year veteran 3 tech. So we traded a young cat for 2 1s and an old man.
Oh man, that's
I'm just being honest. Kenny Clark might come out and have a great year this year, but on top of it, we got him for a position where we just paid also $100 million. I thought he was the man, so now Kenny Clark's the man. That's why Dallas is as the stomach turns. It's a different storyline every single day. Next year there's going to be a new defensive coordinator, so this is just like. These guys ain't even going to fit next year's DC. And how are we going to draft for that? And I blame this on the organization. How do you draft when you have a new defensive coordinator every single season? You can't. So,
okay. Champ, let me ask you something. And this for you and Ada. I want you to go first. Why, and we know why, but just for the show, why did Dak who's getting more than Parsons, get his money, and Parsons didn't? Even though Parsons don't, is considered a better player. Why did Dak get paid and he did? What's the
Because Jerry Jones, him, Steven, and Will McClay panic, and they don't know how to develop quarterbacks in the past. So instead of them just trying to draft for quarterback, they went on overpaid Dak because they thought that Dak would be the short-term answer, and he's not. My opinion.
1980? Why did we pay Dak a good contract than we were going to pay Parsons when Parsons might be considered better for the team?
That's easy. Dak, a company man. He say the right things in the interviews. He's a company guy. He was quiet. He went about it a different way, I hate to say it, but a more professional way than Parsons. Parsons got the podcast. He ran his mouth. Jerry Jones and company don't like to hear people run their mouth and tell the truth and all that stuff. They don't want to hear that. So you got to go. Once you start talking like Dez, you got to go. Or Cole Beasley, you got to go. So that's what it really is. Dak is a company man. He says all the right things in the interviews. It don't matter if you win games or not. Hell, they should have let Dak go the same way they let Parsons go. They should have let Dak go. But hell, we probably wouldn't have got the same compensation for Dak Prescott. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's just my opinion. I just think it's all about how the way you handle things, and Dak handled it a little bit better than Parsons did. He stayed quiet, stayed behind the scenes. He still worked out. He still did this or whatever. And, he got his body somewhat ready, even though he'll never be 100% again. And he went on the sideline pouting and laying on massage tables and, talking, running his mouth in podcasts and stuff like that. So that caught up with Micah. I think that was the last straw with the whole on the sideline, not supporting the team. I think that was the last straw with the Joneses. And they said, we're gonna move on because he don't want to be here. We're not gonna pay anybody that doesn't want to be here. Yeah. So that's just my opinion. I mean, it's probably more than meets the eye. Pretty sure there's a lot of other underlining things that we'll never know about. We'll probably find about later on social media or something. But right now, I just think with that question, I think that's an easy one. Dak's a company guy, and Michael Parsons wasn't. And he got his money, and regardless if he can take us to the promised land or not, which we can all agree that he can't, but that's what it is. I think that's my opinion about it.
Come on in here and give me your opinion, blog. Cowboys corner, was this trade business or personal, Jerry?
Good question.
It was very personal.
Yeah.
Very,
definitely.
Very personal.
Come on, you say that.
They had a deal done. Jerry laid this out for us. They were going to talk about leadership. Then they started negotiating a deal. Micah left out of town on a trip. Micah called Steve and Jones back and said, "No, I want these type of numbers. I want these type of guarantees." They said, "Cool." Micah said, "I'm going to fly in. I'm going to go sign." And then Jerry said, "No, get a good night's rest. The contract will be here in the morning." All right. So then the morning comes. Micah and his agent goes, "All right, we're ready to negotiate." Jerry said, "What did we just do?"
Yeah.
What did we just do then? So then after that, the final nail in the coffin was the agent finally went to Jerry earlier this week, and Jerry said, "Either you play on this 50-year option or your ass gets traded."
Yeah.
And so that moment right there, Jerry said, "I'm not negotiating with you. I know how you play. You're childish. I told Michael Irvin to invite you into my office. I don't want your agent here. We negotiated without your agent. Why is your agent in this business now? We did it without him. Now you want to finish with them? That's not the way we do business. That's not the way I do business." So Jerry absolutely took it personal because he tried to bring in the lawyer at the last minute. Jerry's old school. And I don't care if it's right or wrong. This is Jerry's way. And if you didn't want it in the beginning, you shouldn't have played with the ball. You should have said, nope, Jerry, you got to talk to my agent right out the gate. Micah decided he wanted to play big balls, and his little balls shriveled up, and he said, go talk to my agent.
Okay, so it's very personal like that. He's saying, brother, I got a question for you.
What's up?
I don't know the total sack count with the team as a whole, but do you think without Micah that teams will now focus more on passing when they play us?
Focus on passing over stopping the run, you mean?
No. Do you think offenses that we play against focus more on passing now that Micah's gone? Because they knew they could run on Micah.
Right.
I think now they will focus on passing more now that he's gone. What I'm saying is, do you think they will respect our pass rush less?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I think that's definitely a big possibility. I mean, I can definitely see that being the case. But at the same time, though, I still don't think that they respect our running defense either. So I think, I mean, even with me, it's like our running our run defense. It's a thing that we have to see it. I have to see it to believe it. You know what I mean? And I think it's to be determined how good or bad we are at stopping the run. So I think even though teams are running at Micah, I think, to your question directly, I think they'll still try and ground and pound the football. But I think it'll be in. It's tough. I think that they won't respect our pass rush. I do agree with that. So I can definitely see there being an emphasis on passing the ball, but I don't think that means that they're just gonna not run the ball completely either. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be a mix. I think it'll be a mix of both. I'm trying to think about this too right now. What do you think? I'm trying to think out loud.
I think when you take Micah away, that does create a certain level of comfort because he's still a fast guy, and teams don't have a lot of time to pass when he's out there. So they mostly ran on us. A lot of his sacks came when the quarterback was bouncing, looking for somebody, and Mike would come up behind or something. But most success was, during the pass play. So I do think that offensive coordinator will be a little bit more relaxed now.
No, that's true. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Team unless D-Rock, like Champ gave him the name, unless D-Rock out and Sam Williams step up, unless these guys can be something else, and and I'm gonna tell you who a big part of this now is Eberflus really has to show us something.
Agreed.
He has to. Eberflus has to show us something.
Facts.
Your quote-unquote star is gone. You got a bunch of guys that are rotational. You have to show us that you know how to coach.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take some coaching with these names.
Yeah.
It's going to take some coaching with these names. Your linebackers are solid. But if that front ain't holding up, then that linebacker ain't going to look good either.
Right.
Domino effect.
He has to coach now.
Yeah.
He probably is a little bit nervous now that guy is gone. Now that his speedster is gone. He probably hoping and praying Overshawn can come back faster than they saying he is. Because now he got to show us he can do something with that front. Like Champ been saying, Savage been saying, our front is undersized. They be lying about Mozzie weight. Osa not look. He's jacked, but he don't look like a DT. He's jacked to hell, but he just don't look like a DT. And they're small.
Yeah.
They're small. So you got to be a real coach now and show us why everybody bragging on you what you did in Detroit, which was eons ago. Probably about 50 pounds ago for me. You got to really show us that you know how to coach these guys that some people say are just names. You got rookies. You got Dante Fowler, who's been around how long? Forever. You got Sam Williams, who ain't played a full season yet at that position. It's a lot of players out there. You got Mars. We don't know if he's going to be active. Also, in my opinion, just a guy. The Kenny Clark guy, I don't know. A lot of people in the chat saying he ain't good anyway. Then somebody put in the chat that they put in the chat his run stop stats. It was horrible. Where he ranked at run stop. So I don't even know no more. So all the Eberflus guys, corner, he got to be a coach now. He got to be a coach. Go ahead, Champ. You got it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hit it out. I'm gonna hit it out. with the way our defense is, with what we know about Dak Prescott, I'm nervous about the run the game.
Me too. Yeah.
I am. I'm nervous.
Don't be.
Because how long can Williams hold up? Blue injury prone. Williams injury prone. Al Sanders, old man.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, run the ball is gonna be a key in determine if the defense is gonna be rested or it's gonna be a bunch of 3 and outs.
It'll be bad. I think our defense will be bad.
80.
Yeah.
Is there
Yes, sir.
another? Oh, my bad. You out, champ?
All right, champ.
Yeah, I'm out.
Take it easy,
80.
man.
Hey, champ.
After 80, anybody else can answer this. Is there another defensive scheme for smaller DTs that we can do? Like, is there something else we can do? Like, besides the 4-3, what is there anything else that caters to smaller defensive?
Great question.
That's a good question. When you got a small frame of your front 7 or front 4, it's our front 4 because we run a 4-3 defense. The linebackers really have to. You really have to legitimately run a 4-3. See, I don't know if they're still going. The whole trajectory of the defense is going to change now, guys. Micah Parsons is no longer in there. So now you got a real 4-3 defense. Now, with Overshown being hurt, I think you got to run. Overshown is that wild card. He's that X factor guy. He's that hybrid guy that he's tough enough. He's built like a safety, but he's tough enough to play linebacker. Do I like him playing linebacker? No, I think that's the reason why he's been getting hurt a lot. But ain't nothing I can do about that. I don't coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I wish I did because I would run a if Michael Parsons was still here, I would run a 3-4 defense because a lot of your speed, especially if you got speedy outside linebackers, they really shine in 3-4 defense. I think Green Bay may run a 3-4 defense. That's probably why they took him. I'm not sure though. Don't hold me to that. But when you have, I think we're really stuck because there's really, especially running a 4-3. 4-3 is based off of power. Your front 4 is pretty much has to do all the work. Then you got the linebackers that maybe go and spy or maybe seam the flats. It just depends. Bring the safety up. We don't have not Overshown, but we don't have a strong Darren Woodson type safety that can come up in the box. See, that's where you speed. You come into a 4-4 defense then. Dallas Cowboys don't like to change like that. They like to kind of stick with their guns when it comes down to the 4-2-5 and all that stuff. But I don't know what this defense is going to look like. Nobody knows what this defense is going to look like now that Michael Parsons is not in there no longer with the Dallas Cowboys. So it depends. Now, like you just said earlier, now he's got to really, really coach because he don't have a lot of talent out there now. He ain't got no dogs out there on defense. I'm talking about dogs, guys. I'm not talking about guys that's just good enough. I'm not talking about guys being traded from another team that they did this over there. And I think he's going. No. We don't know anything yet. Everything is premature right now. A speedy defense to me is a 4-2-5. It is a 4-2-5. That's why Quinn ran it because he likes those hybrid guys that can play multiple positions, get more speed out there. But we don't have that. We don't have that person. I don't think we had that kind of personnel, especially with Overshown being hurt. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many things you can get away with with the amount of talent that you have on the field. Talent really dictates what you can run. Talent really dictates if you can run man all the time in the secondary or cover 3 or cover 1 or cover 0. Talent really dictates your linebackers. If you can have three linebackers or 2. Talent really dictates your front 4, or it could be a front 3. You know what I'm saying? So it just it could be a 3-4 over, a 3-4 under. It just depends, man. It depends on the talent. We really, and that's why I say everybody hold still, even after this trade, even after this Michael Parsons trade, now we really got to hold our horses and get our recliners out and sit back and watch all this unfold and open up because we don't know anything now.
Yeah.
All we know is Tampa 2. Eberflus is a Tampa 2 guy. Tampa 2 is a strong defense, but bend don't break defense at the same time. It's a contained strong defense. So Tampa 2 is like it's another version of Cover 2, but you can do multiple things and audibles and things with it. It's designed to stop the run and the pass. You get what I'm saying? So now they got to figure out. Okay, well, we almost ranked last in defense, total defense. I'm talking about run and pass. We were almost last, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken, corner. But now they got to figure out how they can use guys, where they're going to plug guys in. So that's really a tough question to answer. You get what I'm saying right now? So they just got to figure out what they're going to do, man, and how they're going to plug guys in and, bring who they're going to bring in to cover, that role. I'm not saying Michael Parsons had a big role because all he did was blitz. That's all he was designed for because he was so undersized, So now they got to switch everything up. That's all. I don't know if I answered your question, but
I think you did, and you made a really good point on the 3-4 under, because I think on the 3-4 under, that's where Kenny Clark fits. Is when you line him up, the 3-tech on the strong side of the defense, and then Osa can fit right next to him. You got the end like a Marshawn Nealon to the left, and you got a Donovan Ezeraku on the other side. So I like the 3-4 over with the Clark in this defense. I think that was a damn good point, 80.
Yeah. Well, it looks the 3-4. The 3-4 under. It looks like a 4-3 because you bringing that linebacker up. That linebacker is always, and they can switch whether it's Sam or Will. They can switch, but that's a regular. See, we run a 4-2-5, so that's only if you run a 4-3. Now they're not going to switch to 3-4 because that's not Eberflus's thing. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying a 3-4 is a 3-4 under is disguised. It's really a 4-3, but it's you got more linebackers on the field. You got more speed.
It's so funny. You could tell I play defensive line, and you could tell you played corner because you're worried about where the linebackers line up. In my brain, when I think of under, I'm thinking of defensive line and where the line shifts, whether it's left to the right. So it's so funny how we were programmed.
Right. Yeah.
You got an input on this, Savage, about can they play any other style defense for that small front we got?
There's a saying, a good big man beats a good little man. The problem with this defense is we're undersized up front, and as bad as we're undersized up front, and as bad as we haven't stopped the run in a decade, our cornerback room is horrendous. So, I mean, you can take your pick, man. People are talking about Overshown. Come on, bro. When did he blow his knee out? 10th game? 12th game?
Something like that, yeah.
Does anyone – and listen, we're all glad Mike is gone. But do you think these guys are going to rush back injured? Sharon Ravel blew his knee out September 29th, I believe. But yet Overshown, I don't even want to see Overshown until 2026. We all said this months ago. Yeah. This is a 3-4 year rebuild. Why even put this kid out on the field this year? Let's be honest. Yeah. Because by the 12th game of the season, we'll probably be like 4-8. Yeah, let's rush Overshown back. For what reason?
Right. Rebel, bro.
Let him get his knee better. Let him put on 10 more, 15 pounds. You said with the 3-4. I would have no problem with that if Micah was still on the team to play the 3-4. That would work. But to trade him and then go, now we're going to run the 3-4, that's like taking two steps forward and then 30 steps back. That just doesn't make sense. And like I said, this is Eberflus's last year. And it also, Jerry is the cancer because now we're going to go into next season with our 5th defensive coordinator. So how do you draft? How do you have a blueprint? How do you step back and have a blueprint for a defense where next year we're gonna have what, our fifth defensive coordinator, because we all know all DCs like different schemes, different styles of players. Some like them tall, some like them short, some like them big, some like them not. It's a circus. Dallas is. I'm sorry. It's a fucking soap opera. It's as the stomach turns, man. There's no continuity. There's no one that says this is the game plan. This is what we're going to stick to. These are the guys that we want. How can you say these are the guys you want when the defense is changing every single year? It's impossible.
Okay. Cool Cowboy, man. Now that this guy's gone on defense, who do you think will take over as leadership, as the leader of the defense? Now that Parsons gone,
Leader of the defense.
That's a good question.
That's tough, man.
Tough.
Because honestly, though, could you? I'm gonna answer in a different way. Was Parsons even really the leader?
He crowned himself the leader.
Yeah.
Count my ass.
Because I don't think he really was the leader, bro. If I'm gonna be honest.
No, but he crowned himself there.
Yeah, he crowned himself as the fucking.
And I can say I'm WWE champion tonight too. You know what I'm trying to say? We all know I'm not.
Who crowned himself as the leader?
Micah did.
Parsons.
He crowned when D-Law left. He crowned himself the leader of the defense.
But he's been saying that even when D-Law was here too.
And
You know, if Overshown, I feel like Overshown can take over the leadership spot.
That's what Corner said today.
But it's hard to be a leader when you're not playing.
Yeah, it's hard to be the leader on crutches.
But that's what I said too, though. I said if he could be healthy,
that's the thing.
He will be the leader.
If he's healthy, I agree with Corner on 1,000%. If he's healthy, he should be the leader. But since he's not, I don't know who else. I don't know anyone else in this defense who has leadership capabilities. They have to go prove it to me. They have to go prove it because it's been a while. I feel like since we had a true leader on the defense. I don't want to hear people saying,
Sean Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't want to hear nobody say about DeMarcus Lawrence. He was not a leader. I don't care what nobody says.
No,
He was not a leader. The last leader we had was Sean Lee, and that was a while ago. He was last on the team in 2020. So
Hey, that wasn't a while ago. I miss Lee.
Well, technically, the middle linebacker who calls the plays on defense is
Jack
the right
Sandberg.
linebacker. He's supposed to be the leader of the defense. Supposed to be the middle linebacker because they control and they call the plays. They make the audibles and all that stuff, and they tap the butts of the defensive to scoot up, move over to another tech and all that stuff. So technically, it should be them, but we don't run a traditional defense.
that would be Kenneth Murray then, and you're saying
No, it'd be Jack Sanborn.
Oh, Samuel, yeah.
But the problem with Sanborn is, and I like him, he has nice size. His only issue is he only played 17 games in Chicago. He was always hurt. But he has good size.
In Michael's Green Bay press conference, they asked him about the second opinion. Michael said, no back issues. Physically, I'm great.
Yeah, of course he did. Fucking punk ass motherfucker.
188 million reasons.
Exactly.
Is he going to still have his podcast over in Cheeseland over there or not?
He is. That's the kind of guy he is.
He will.
Issues. Physically, I'm great. I'm glad this dude is gone, man.
Yeah, man, I told you he's about
clown, bro.
Hey, you got a super chat. You got a super chat from one of my guys. I don't know.
I don't see it in the show.
You don't see it? Oh, maybe that's I'm sorry.
Is it West Virginia Country Boy?
Okay, I see. I say it now. Yeah.
He was talking to Savage. He was like, he 10-year veteran. He's 29.
Oh,
okay. My bad.
okay, my bad.
9-year veteran. My bad.
Yeah,
I apologize. I was off a lot.
Yeah, no, this is his 10th year. You had it right.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's his 10th year.
I'm right even when I'm wrong. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, Rolando, that was a disgusting time.
Those were the kids that came in before the C word.
They thought they
now we have 25-year-old rookies.
DeMarcus Lawrence had Hot Boy Gear was the worst thing ever. They sucked. They sucked.
He turns 30 in a week.
Yeah.
Country boy.
Oh, Clark?
Yeah, he turns 30 in a week.
Let me tell you something right now. Wisconsin do not care about their podcast.
They don't care at all.
Shit, they will if it becomes a distraction. Hey, speaking of that, Dak Prescott did not like Micah podcasting. That came out today.
Did it? I heard that there was beef in the locker room, but I mean, I didn't know that Dak specifically had a problem with it.
It got all the way up until Dak, like more than Dak. A lot of people in the locker room, and it got to listen.
They got to Malik Hooker. He was the only one that said something.
Exactly.
Not from this organization, that Jerry mentality. That's why.
Everybody didn't even D-Law have a problem with it?
And Malik ain't say nothing else after that. Like that's why Michael was so shocked. But a lot of those people had a problem with it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Hey, Fifth Country Boy said, I'm glad you guys acknowledge Super Chat. It's been a long time follower of 1980. Yeah, we try to show everybody respect, man, and love. With or without Super Chats, we try to get to every comment. We that's how we roll over here. We don't do all that. We don't do all that bull crap, that BS, man, that them other cats do, man. We don't realistic. I roll with these guys. I've been rolling with these guys for years. They like brothers to me. So everything here is straightforward, no BS. We talk the real talk over here. We're not looking forward to super chats. We're not looking forward to donations and all that stuff, man. If you want to do that, you're more than welcome. God bless you. But we're not forcing it out of anybody. Y'all know me. Y'all been knowing me for a long time. So this is the crew I roll with, man. When I'm going live, if I decide to go live, and that's just what it is, man. We ain't charging nobody to be here. We ain't charging nobody to look at footage and all that shit. We don't walk around here like we big shots and work for the Cowboys and all that sissified, punctified stuff, man. It's the real deal over here, the real deal. So we ain't trying to compete with nobody. We ain't trying to, start anything with anybody. It's all love over here. My bad. Shit.
yeah.
Had to get that out.
Said who do it took D-Law and Micah to lead this team to change the culture. Kudos to Shotty, fire Jerry. Shotty with this.
Shotty did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we I appreciate you, man. You're gonna hit it real over here, man. Straight raw. You had your own opinion and personality. Completely different. So yeah, that's what we do over there. He said Parker created issues that go all the way up to the quarterback, Dak Prescott. Some of it spilled into Parsons' play. Previous defense staff had trouble with him at times because
wow, I did not know that one. But that doesn't surprise me, man.
Because he will play out of the structure.
Play out of the structure.
Okay. Big plays.
Who are we talking about?
Micah.
Okay.
Which led to run defense issues. Jerry and Stephen Jones kept referencing at their press conference.
Yeah, they sure did.
They need this.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's why Tank got mad at him. That's why Tank got mad. That's why Tank said people try to do too much.
You think he was talking about him when he said people try to do too much and try to be
1,000%.
1,000% he did.
1,000%.
People go into business for themselves on the field. That's who he was talking about.
100%.
Jerry said that?
No. D-Law said that.
D-Law said it.
Oh, D-Law said that.
When they was beefing when he went to Seattle. You remember that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was like in April, I think.
It was weird.
Yeah, something like that. But no, yeah, even D-Law expressed it problems with it even before he left. So
he said, I almost think they're sending the message to the entire locker room that Jerry said we're not gonna go for that in here, that gambler. Nah, I don't think that Jerry just took it personal how Michael handled it because Jerry it wasn't about the money. We seen Jerry give, I don't want to call their name, but look what he gave Brandon Carr and Skandrick and I hate even talk about those contracts.
Yeah.
That documentary is really good, bro. I haven't finished it yet, but it's really good, bro. Yes, I sucked it up and I watched it. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but I'm like halfway down. It's really good.
I'm not.
I got a question for the panel.
Go ahead. Blog in the house.
Blog, what's happening, man?
Oh, never mind. I don't got a question no more. What up, Blog?
What's happening, man?
Blog, what's up? Starstruck now. What's going on, dog?
What's up, baby?
Question since you here, do you think this trade was business or personal, Blog?
Oh, it was definitely personal. Yeah, like kind of like what everybody was saying, right? Everybody knows that it was, Jerry, his old school deals. He got slided. So you know what? Get you out of here, boy.
Yeah, it definitely was personal, man.
He traded him, man. Yeah, he didn't.
I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah,
no, I can see that for sure. But
yeah, that's what's going on, man.
Yeah, I like I said, man, it's the more so. I think you and Savage kind of right there together, like cool, Michael gone, but still not trusting them to do the right thing with the picks.
Well, for sure. Look at their history. You know, like they can bumble the crap out of this crap. You know what I mean? So
Man, I'm telling you.
That's my biggest fear about the draft picks.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
even saying, oh well, they'll use the 2 number ones and move up in the draft. Like, no, I don't know, man. But drafting at the bottom of the first round, they're terrible at it. So that does scare me. And I mean, I think we all probably think that the Packers, in the playoffs or make a run, they'll be in the 20s, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unless they get hurt somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm still kind of laughing at this whole situation, man.
Oh, same here, man.
It's like a soap opera. It really is, man. It's become a male soap opera. And it's nuts, bro.
Yep.
That's what it's all. I think we can all agree. I think we all agree on this panel that now that the smoke is clear and the dust is settled with this Michael Parsons thing, I think the expectations for a draft or this draft coming up are really high. I think we're going to, as fans,
Definitely.
especially the ones that run through them ragged ass glass doors at AT&T Stadium, they're going to be really counting. They're going to be really counting on those number ones. They're really going to be counting on those. Yeah. And I think we can agree to that. It's going to be really this season. That's why I say. That's why I've been saying. I hope we got recliners because it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while, and this is the first step. This is the first stage of it, and of this process. So, hope everybody got their popcorn ready because this is how it is. It's going to be. And I know I heard Champs earlier was talking about the run game, and he was like, "Oh, I'm nervous about the run." Don't be nervous. It's okay. Just chill. This year, guys. Remember, this was the best time to trade Michael Parsons. When we're not going to do anything for the next 2, 3, 4 years anyway. So this was the best time to get rid of him. So now all we got to do is sit back and see how they're going to do. Just like they traded Herschel Walker back in the day. They traded Herschel Walker away. Oh, okay, what we going to do? I know that was no comparison. That was the great train robber. We got so many first and second and third round picks and players, Solomon and all them guys, came with it. But that was a different era, different time, different magnitude. But it's just for example, hopefully they be smart. Because we all know, just like Blog just said, they can mess up some drafts. So let's not put too much stock in, oh man, we got 2 number ones, guys. We're gonna be man. Say trust me, dog. Just sit back and watch. Don't count on this season. Oh, we ain't got no run game. That's okay. We already know that. You get what I'm saying? That's okay. Because the process, let's not lose focus. Because we already know we ain't gonna be about shit for the next couple of years. So now it's their job. It's their job to make us about something. Get our attention. All these questions, you think so-and-so, you think so-and-so. Hell, I said the I think season just ended last week. No. The I think season is going to continue on this whole season. I might as well change my decal on my videos back to I think season because we're going to be I thinking during the regular season too.
Yeah. Just
trying to figure out how they're going to do this without him and what they're going to do with these picks and all this stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's the dynamics have changed big time. Believe it or not, they've changed tremendously.
Yep, agree.
Real quick, what bothers me about this 2026 draft, I swear to you, I got no reason to lie. I was up doing mock drafts with that second pick till 6 a.m. last night with Green Bay's pick. But what bothers me about this 2026 draft is it's very heavy loaded at quarterback in the beginning. We do need a quarterback. Now, we can definitely easily go into next season needing 1 offensive tackle or 2 offensive tackles. We need help along the defensive line. I think we all can agree Diggs is probably going to be gone. We're going to need a shutdown corner. And I just don't see, I'm seeing I'm trying to plug holes.
Safety as well.
You know what I'm trying to say? And we need linebacker. We need edges. And they're there, but I'm like, where are they gonna allocate those picks? And
Hey, Fitz, let me say this real quick. Savage, I'm sorry. Hey guys, this is Fitz show. All donations go to. Make sure y'all all don't. If you're gonna donate, go to his channel and do it. Don't do it on mine. This is his show. This ain't my show.
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. Kyle said, "What's up next year, fellas? Wondering if you guys, Jared, will sign any of the big names still this."
I don't think so, bro.
He hasn't done that in years, bro. Let's be honest. When was the last time he signed a big name, big ticket free agent? It's been a while.
The only one of recent memory I can think of was Coop. The only one remotely close to me was Coop, Amari Cooper. So I can't
But that was a trade. That wasn't a free agent signing.
No, I know.
Jabril Peppers did get cut. He's a possibility.
On the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But he's kind of washed. I don't really want him.
Yeah.
So what is that?
You haven't seen
that? Does this running back room kind of remind y'all of how we started 2017 with 2018 with our wide receiver core, the by committee?
1,000% it does. Yeah, with the wide receiver committee.
It reminds me of that year before we got Coop.
Yeah.
When Dak was like, "Oh, we just gonna spread the ball. We don't need a number one."
Yeah. Refresh me on who we had.
We had Allen Hurns. We had what's his face?
Cole Beasley.
Then we have Gallup.
There was Thompson or something like that. I forget his name. I'm blanking on his name.
Gallup was a rookie.
Yeah. Fuck. What was his name?
Bryce Butler.
Bryce Butler. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
This running back room reminds me of. I know people excited about Blue and Phil Maffa. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Nah. They're making the same mistake with Blue as they did with Tony Pollard. They're running Blue right up the middle. He's not a run right up the middle type of back. He's a back you have to get him out in space. And they did the same thing with Tony Pollard the year they franchised him. We paid him $10 million to get healthy, and he ran up the middle and got crushed every play.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You should be doing that with Maffa and putting Blue out in space catching balls. But then fucking Milton is going to throw the ball. I mean, Joe Dirt is going to throw the ball up into the third section. So
and he won't even hit the fan.
I honestly don't think I don't even know why Miles Sanders is on this team. Who's going to pick him up? I mean, come on,
I agree.
The XFL will pick him up.
Yeah, he is not that good, man.
The XFL. I was joking. I'm saying he's that bad.
Yeah. No, our running back room definitely does remind me of the 2018 receiver by committee thing. It's a good comparison.
You about to say something, Blog?
Oh no, I just feel the same way, man. It is. It actually just feels like the same crap as last year. You're just throwing in different names. So we didn't improve anything there. I don't feel like Jaden Blue. I don't like what I'm seeing from him as far as durability. I think that's a big thing with this dude already. So I mean, he better step up, man. You know.
Yeah.
Who was that that's hurt? One of them's hurt, isn't it?
Phil Maffa.
It's Phil Maffa.
Maffa, that's right. He's out for the season. He's out for the year, right?
Yeah.
No, they haven't IR'd him yet. I don't know why.
Why? What happened?
I thought he was.
Oh, okay.
They put him on preseason IR, so he's designated to return week 5.
He hurt his shoulder that he hurt out at Clemson.
Oh, okay.
What is it? A wink injury to Hart?
No, he really hurt it.
Legit hurt.
Yeah. He aggravated that shoulder. That's what made Phil Maffa fall in the trap. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Go ahead, keep it funky. Oh.
I like the running game, and there's a lot of potential there. Potential. That's the word of the year right there.
Your buzzword of the year.
That's a scary word.
So Javonte Williams, from what I've seen from Denver, he's elusive. He don't go down easy. He's a run up the middle type of back. You look at Jadon Blue. Savage is absolutely right. He's an outside guy. So you got your little lightning, you got your little thunder there. Miles Sanders can go in and clean some stuff up. If there's a 3rd and 1, I have faith that Javonte Williams could pick that 3rd and 1 up with this offensive line. Because when I seen Tyler Booker play in the preseason game, he was moving people around. He didn't look like an Alabama O-line bust. Now there's still time. I'm talking about the potential of what I'm seeing here. And then I look at, how does Terrence Steele come back and look? And I like Nathan Thomas at the left tackle position better than I do Tyler Guyton. So if Nathan Thomas is there, let's say Tyler Guyton's out another week or so, Nathan Thomas can fulfill that role. Maybe Nathan Thomas don't give that up. We know who Tyler Smith is. Cooper Beebe, he's coming along. But I think this offensive line is going to make this running game look really good. But I think the running backs are capable enough to do the job they need to do.
Nate Dawg said you liked the running game last year.
Oh, gosh.
Well, they never used Dalvin Cook but one game.
Dude. He was top liver. He was top liver.
Come on,
what are
man.
you talking about?
And the last time I checked, Malik Davis got 1,000 yards.
Who's starting?
Wrong guy.
And he didn't even play the full season.
You mean Dowdle?
Oh, God.
The other black guy.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle. My bad.
Yeah, it was
Rico
Dowdle.
Dowdle got 1,000 yards.
Y'all remember what Corner said? He gonna argue when he wrong, like he's right.
Damn right.
Malik Davis, the other guy with the dreadlocks, not that one.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle. Yeah, the Panther guy. He got 1,000 yards, and he didn't even play the full year. I'll tell you, this offensive line is better, and I will take what I have now over Zeke. Period, and that's on period.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah, I agree with that.
I'm glad you brought up the offensive line. We also just paid to get rid of awesome. He's not awesome. Asa Richards. We gave up him and a 7 to get us back. Like
in 2028, and not in 2028.
Yeah, like how is that not like getting fleeced again?
Somebody made a joke about that 2027 first round pick for Green Bay. They said we basically just gave up Parsons for a 17-year-old.
Hey, if it's Ryan Williams, I'll take it.
So, God dang, man. And like I said, that was one of my main reasons for not being too upset about it, because even with Parsons is a great talent to me. He's not a great player at that position to me. He's a great talent. He's a great talent. Like he's an athletic guy. Y'all know how I feel about his sacks and how I feel like he get them. He can get off the ball faster than the other guy, but they get hands on him, he's done. Stonewalled.
Yeah.
My only thing is, I feel like I'm not tripping because it's going to be another place like Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, Sean Lee, all these guys that career got wasted because of ownership.
Yeah.
Either this side of the ball is good and this one ain't. Either this side and this one. So I feel like Parsons is going to be another one of those. Look at the roster.
True. Yeah.
This is 2 years of a rebuild right here. They're not ready for nothing. I always mention the old regime. Who is there from the old regime? You can go from coaches to water boys to anybody. It's just Dak from the old regime.
Yeah. That's it.
It's nobody else.
Yeah.
Literally. Everybody else is 2020 and up.
Yep.
Nothing pre that except Dak Prescott. And after that, and most all those guys are gone. You got Lamb, you got Diggs, and you had Parsons.
Yeah.
And Donovan Wilson. Everybody else was new. Other teams, 1-year deals, and rookies. This is a rebuild.
Yep.
I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, it's not a rebuild because the quarterback don't change." Come on, man.
No,
I can rebuild my engine without taking the block out. You ain't got to take the block out to rebuild the engine. I'm just taking all the other parts out that need to be moved. I'm going to take it from a 355 to a 383. I don't need to take the block out. So that's why I say the quarterback don't have to change for it to be a rebuild. It's a rebuild to me. Look at that O-line. How many people are here for the past few years? Look at that defensive front, especially now with Parsons gone. Look at the linebackers. This is a rebuild. The whole coaching staff, it's a rebuild. It's going to take some time. Parsons is just going to be here averaging his 12, 13 sacks, busting Jerry Pockets open for nothing. No ring, no nothing, man. So that's why I'm not tripping on it, because we've seen it with some of the best offensive line members. We've seen it with my favorite Des Bryant. We've seen it with Zeke at his best, DeMarco Murray. We've seen it. It was just going to be more time wasted. The bootlickers on YouTube and the other content creators are acting like Parsons was the answer to us winning. They know that they know better.
Yeah.
They know better. They get attached to one player, like Cowboys corner was attached to Jason Witten.
Like you're attached to Des Bryant.
I was.
Oh, there we go.
Watch him out. I wasn't attached to Dez.
There we go.
And Savage was attached to Tony Romo.
Oh, fuck him.
No, he wasn't.
Uncle Rico, bro. I got my Uncle Rico jersey.
No, he's attached to touchdown Jesus.
Yeah, Will Greer, man.
Will Greer, bro. Will
My
Greer.
friend played with Greer. That's why I like it.
He said fifth who's playing left tackle against the Eagles. Have you heard?
Uh-oh, Drew in the house.
Oh my
Drew-
God!
Drew in the house.
Here we go.
What up, Drew?
The guy that became an Eagle fan 6 years ago.
My boy.
Hey,
We not doing.
I think it was Talking Crazy on Corner's channel. Did y'all notice how low the energy is around this team this offseason?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Talking about
very-
locker room energy. Locker
Yeah.
room energy.
Yeah, like just the players and everything. I don't see the excitement to get on the field this year out of them.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's like everybody just at work. And I hate Corner guy though, because I'm going to talk about his boy also. I didn't see, listen.
I can hear you. I can motherfucking hear you.
Oh,
Talk about Osa. I can hear you.
Talk
Corner.
training camp. This man is nowhere in sight, and they got the nerve to sit him.
Yeah.
When you got stars and other teams playing, he over there with a chain on.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's in the trap. He over there with the ice on. I don't know what's with this team with guns and weed. I don't know what Jerry is running down there, man. Is this gridiron gang or something?
My new nickname for Osa is So-So. He's just So-So.
Did you just compare a necklace to guns and weed?
He's all
Oh
right.
my God.
It's a package.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah, you
Let me
wouldn't
get
know.
out of here.
See, I thought
It's a Cowboy player starter pack. Is that what you're saying?
you were 3% black.
It's green medicine.
Yeah, that's important. Corner.
First of all, Parsons or Osa is smart enough to know not to have guns and weed.
Oh,
You don't know that.
You don't know
I
that.
do know that.
You don't know that.
How do you
You
I
know
do
that?
know that.
You just
Are you his
cursed at me.
friend? Do you know him like personally?
I do. I play with him on Madden.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah, sure.
prove it one day. You should live stream with him. Prove it.
Corner, your boy.
I
your
play
boy-
with him on Madden means I use his player on the controller.
I
your
told
boy-
y'all.
Okay,
I
okay,
told
buddy.
y'all.
No, you don't.
I
You use
told y'all.
linebackers. You use linebackers.
Man, quit giving my stuff away.
Listen, your boy gonna be basic. You're gonna be basic, and you're gonna be upset.
He's all right, man.
He's not gonna be basic.
He's already.
He's So-So.
He's okay, man.
Osa So-So.
You
Watch,
know,
watch old man Clark have a better year than us.
Yeah. I got a friend named Cowboys Corner that said Rashawn Edwards was gonna change the defense.
Who? He was supposed to. He was
Rashawn,
supposed to. Did you not see his Atlanta tape? His Atlanta tape looked good. He just never translated over here. And that's okay.
Osa gonna be what he's been. He gonna get a tackle every 4 games, do that stupid flex, and we ain't gonna see him no more. That dumb oh my God.
But you'll say he never made a play. But if he's flexing, he's making plays. So what is it?
Every 5 games.
Oh, now it's 5 games. Okay.
Come on, bro. His stats say every 5 games. Not me. I'm just going by what his stats say. Yo, flex and stomp, right.
Man, y'all better leave Osa alone.
Fifth Turpin didn't have gun. We got pulled over. He did. That's what they run there, man. Guns, weed, and jury.
Is he going to get suspended this year or
No,
no?
sir. They
No,
are.
He'll probably get suspended at some point in time by the league.
He has to, I would think.
Yeah, they'll slap him. They'll slap him with a 2 or 3 games.
What guy would have laid on the table like that in the Jimmy Johnson era, like Parsons did?
No,
What
nobody,
player-
because Charles Haley would have flipped the table over. Or Eric Williams would have flipped. That's why
Charles Haley would have, yes.
every team needs a
Absolutely.
psychopath or 2 on it. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, Savage. I'm not. We do not need a Bunter's birthday.
Montez Burfict. We don't need a Montez Burfict, man.
We do
Fucking
not-
Michael Irvin cut a guy because he cut him in the hair.
He stabbed him in the neck.
with scissors.
In Wichita Falls, Texas.
With scissors.
The Cowboys.
Almost killed him.
Yeah.
Got it right in the neck.
Hey, the only reason he didn't go to jail is because the guy lied.
He shut his
He
mouth.
got paid.
He covered up for him. Yeah, Irvin paid him off.
Elvin McIver.
He did what old boy did when New Jack stabbed. He told the police to drop the charge.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy told Michael, he goes, I know you love your kids, and I love mine, and you almost took me away from my kids. That's what he told Michael Irvin.
Wow. Wow.
You honestly think that Micah shit on the table would have happened during Jimmy Johnson's?
No way. No way.
Never.
No.
Never.
He would have gone cut by
Asthma,
Jimmy
he
Johnson.
goes, asthma my ass. Go have asthma on that field.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. Dude didn't even have his jersey on at that preseason. That was disgusting, man.
That's why he gone. Fuck Micah.
Yeah.
Zero class. I'm sorry. No
Yeah.
class.
One thing y'all realize is that Jimmy Johnson if you went about winning football games, he didn't want shit to do with you. He didn't give a fuck about none of the circus shit around that Jerry wanted to do or any of that shit. If you stepped on that field and you were a part of his organization, if it didn't have something to do with winning football, he didn't want shit to do with it.
What a time. What an era to be a part of, man.
Mm-hmm.
The content creators on Twitter. I'm sorry, Cowboy Nation. I'm sorry, Jerry did this to us. Man, take your mouth, man.
Yep.
What do you mean? Why you apologizing, man? These dudes is weird, bro.
Say that again. What happened?
He said, "Boy, y'all turn on Michael quick. You better watch our videos." Content creators on Twitter apologize to other Cowboy fans. I'm sorry, Jerry did this to us, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like, what?
I'm just telling people, man, pass rushers are not the key to winning Super Bowls, man. People think it is, but it's not.
People just look at his numbers and that's it.
We turned on Micah. The fuck?
Saying the same thing about Micah.
Man, this is what
well over 2 years.
That's what I don't get about these fans, bro. Seriously.
We turned on Micah?
He put out a 4-page essay that he wanted out of Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
He told you what he wanted.
Right.
His actions told you what he wanted. When he was dancing around his house, now I'm happy. He got to retire. His mom, whatever. He celebrated that moment with his mom. I'm not mad at the moment that Micah got happy because he found out he's getting traded and he's getting $188 million. I'm not mad about that. But what I'm mad about is how he handled the situation on our side.
Right.
On our side. And these fans are going to act like Micah's just this gold bar, and he's not.
No.
He's bronze at best.
At best.
But you can't get mad at a guy that says, I want out of Dallas. And then he gets out of Dallas, and then you're mad that the Cowboys gave him his wish. He told you what he wanted. And his smile on the day that he got that phone call that says you're going to the Packers told you exactly what he wanted.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't be mad at the front office. Be mad at the player that wanted this. This was a Micah doing. And now Micah ain't here no matter of fact where that damn jersey at. I'm going to wipe my ass with that jersey.
What you say? Go ahead, Aiden. What you say, Aiden?
But we turned. How did we turn on Micah?
Don't even pay attention to it, bro. These guys.
I mean, that's how you can tell. See, that comment, I said this before. That comment is that kid in the back of the class that wasn't listening. That teacher called on you and say, come solve this problem. And you like, huh? What? And they get embarrassed. They just be standing up there all fucking class period trying to answer that question, that problem on the board. You can tell that whoever wrote that haven't watched not one video of us. We turned on Micah, like we had something to do with it. Like we told Micah to lay down on that damn table and get a massage. Like we told Micah to have a podcast and all that stuff. Say, man, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, that's what
we that's a load off of our shoulders. We don't care about. We're here for one thing, guys, and we know it's gonna be a while. We're okay with that. We know you ain't got to come here and remind us and all this stuff. Hell, it's been just as long. I think it was a 49er fan. I think I saw some red ass shirt. Y'all, it's been longer for y'all. So tell us something that we don't know, dog. We're gonna move on from this. I don't care about this Micah shit. I didn't care when I read the texts and the emails and the breaking news and all that stuff. I didn't care one bit about it. We're gonna move on from this, man. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. Y'all figure out how y'all gonna be all right. And then if you don't like what we talking about and what we saying, man, it's an easy solution. You ain't got to listen. Go channels, man, they'll babysit your feelings. We don't do that over here. We don't. We didn't turn on Michael. No. Just like Corner just said, that man wanted to leave. He the one that was ready to go. He the one that was disrespecting people, and that was you coming at the wrong people, man. I don't understand this shit. See, this is what pisses me off. This is what makes the old 1980 come out. Just real quick, guys, if you don't mind, they go knock on their door, man, and ask him why he. This was all him. Jerry made it. The man was getting paid. All these guys saying this over and over. He's making $24 million. He was getting his bag, man. I take it if you don't want it. It's you can compare that shit. You can compare all our salaries and it probably don't equal to that. Come on, dog. And I just don't like ignorant ass comments like that, man. That is the most ignorant, uneducated, illiterate thing I think I've ever heard. Y'all turn y'all back on my nigga. What you talking about, bro? Really?
Oh shit.
What is you talking about? That don't even make sense, dog. I think you need to go back and go get educated, man. Get your education and try to figure out the right words to say, man. Because that ain't it. We look here, man. Micah didn't want to be here, dog. Micah the one with the podcast. Micah the one running his mouth. Dog, we out here for one thing, and that's Super Bowls. We know that's a long time coming. We know it's a long time coming, and we're okay with that. But that's what we here for. We ain't here for stats. Micah Parsons didn't show up in that. He played in that Green Bay game. Did we win that game? Hell no. We wasn't even close. We lost that game, like Uncensored said. We lost that game in the second quarter. And Michael, and guess who was playing? Michael was playing that game. So he wasn't all that, man. That motherfucker, matter of fact, to me, he was trash because he can only do one thing. He can't do nothing else. And Green Bay about to find that out real fast. See, that is no longer our problem. It's their problem now. Yeah, now that we look back, yeah, he was a problem. We couldn't run basic defenses because of this guy, because he was only capable of doing one thing. Name one thing. Name one other thing. Like I said in my chat with 300 people in yesterday, name one other thing Michael Parsons can do besides rush the passer. I'm waiting. I'm going to stop talking. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on somebody. Since everybody's so damn smart, I'm waiting on y'all to type that in the comment section. Whether it's Fifth channel or my channel, you got two places you can do it. I'm waiting. I'm sorry, Fifth.
So there was a comment that said Terry asked for a trade, he got paid. Micah asked for a trade, he got traded. There's a difference between the two. Scary Terry didn't act like a total jackass through the whole process.
Yep.
Neither did Myles Garrett.
Exactly. And neither did Myles. There's a way you go about this. If you're going to negotiate, or stand back and let your agent do it. Don't try to come in here and half-ass a negotiation. Not with Jerry Jones. The NFL tried it, got countersued, and lost. They settled. Not even the NFL can negotiate with Jerry Jones. You have to realize the animal that you're playing with. Scary Terry said, my agent will handle it, and he got paid. He didn't act like a total asshole. He didn't go sit on a bench during a preseason game or lay down on the bed in the preseason game. That's the difference, guys. And if you can't realize that, football ain't your sport. Football is not your sport. Go watch basketball where they cry every time they get touched. That should be your sport because you're crying with them. You're crying with them. Go watch that sport.
Terry didn't write a 4-page love letter about leaving the team either. Yep. I remember when Micah Parsons said that he was at training camp, not for the front office, for his brothers.
Yep. Bunch of
those guys on the field.
I don't even engage with these fucking idiot fans, man. It's a waste of time, man. I'm not going to engage with these fucking people. You can't engage with an idiot, man. It is what it is. I mean, like a fan, my man Uncensored said this to me, man. You can't debating an idiot is just you're gonna go in circles, bro. There's no fucking point to it, man. Like I'm just like I'm not gonna get mad at it, man. It is what it is. These fans are fucking stupid.
I hate to say it, but the Dallas fan base imports the water from Flint, Michigan. They don't drink Evian. They don't drink. They drink the water from Flint, Michigan, and just can't
see the fact of the matter is that if you 98% of the fan base and most of the people on the outside think the Cowboys just made a colossal mistake, or one of the few who doesn't think that. You know what I mean? most people, like the Cowboy, a lot of Cowboy fans are really mad at this.
I don't see.
Who gives a fuck about them, man?
I
Bitch ass
understand
fans.
that. I understand that Parsons became a media darling and he became somebody that will give them their sound bites and everything like that. But when you look at the production on the field, Micah Parsons was in all of those 49er losses.
Mm-hmm.
Micah Parsons was in that Green Bay loss. Micah Parsons recorded 0 stats and then got his stupid ass on TV and said he thought he played good.
Yep. Yep.
And
That's why.
but
Yeah.
and these fans, and this is what I keep saying. No, I'm rep the logo on the helmet, not the name on the back of the fucking jersey.
Yep.
These dudes every player is tradable for the right compensation. Micah Parsons made it known that he didn't want to be on this team. And his dumbass fucking agent is probably the one that helped facilitate that because he was probably asking other teams, what would you pay if I can get him out?
Yep.
And this is what I said this about a month ago. The fact that his agent didn't come down to the Star, Jerry, you know where Jerry Jones is at. If you were serious about getting Micah Parsons a contract negotiated, listen, I would have told you better be here when I'm here every single morning because Jerry's here.
Yeah.
You think if his agent walked onto the Star that somebody don't go grab Jerry? Hey, Jerry, Parsons' agent is here, man. They want to talk the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck does that agent think that he can dictate terms?
Mm-hmm.
And the players got to come to terms that they negotiated this shit in the CBA. You negotiate, not Parsons, so to say, but the players allowed for this 5th-year option. The players allowed these 2 franchise tags. You can actually do 3, but the 3rd one is so astronomical nobody ever does it.
Mm-hmm.
But the players agreed to this shit because they didn't want to. They wanted to be lazy and not practice. So if you can take away the physicality of training camp, we'll let you tag us an extra year or 2. The players decided this shit. And now when it's time that you got an owner who's using the very rights that you gave him in the CBA, y'all want to get mad at the owner. That's not how business works. He become a billionaire by just willy-nilly doing stupid shit.
Yep.
As dumb as the shit he does in the draft, he's not like that with his money. There's a reason why he makes $1.2 billion a year.
Yep. Exactly.
And Parsons should have known before he went and sat down the type of guy he was talking to was that when you told Jerry, all right, that's a deal, he was going to hold you to that no matter who else came in the room behind you.
Yep. And I also want to add to that, Jerry literally said that Micah, when Jerry called him, Micah said to never call him again. Micah said that. So, I mean, of course, he's going to take it personal, bro. It's like Jerry is old school oil money, man. You know.
Well, and if you believe Jerry,
stuff like that.
if you believe Jerry, they went back and forth on these numbers.
Yeah.
And then they came to an agreement on what 40 and a half, 41 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was about.
And then Jerry said that he had Steven and them put the contract together and send it over to David or whoever his agent is. And he said David just rejected the contract right off the back.
Yeah.
And that's what pissed Jerry off. Jerry's like, already moved off my spot. We done done the back and forth part of negotiations. And now that y'all done got me locked in at 41, now y'all want that to be the floor and y'all got a new ceiling because you introduced this 3rd person into the negotiation.
But won't the state tax in Wisconsin just negate that extra money that the Packers gave them?
No.
It'll be close. It'll be close, but it's not going to eat $6 million. Well,
yeah.
I don't know what Wisconsin state tax is, but it shouldn't eat $6 million a year.
I don't think it matters though. His ass is going to get exposed in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, because he's got to go against the Vikings, the Bears.
He ain't going against no Commanders O-line anymore. You, like I said on the champ stream, you cannot name me one player on the Commanders O-line. That's how bad their O-line is. The Giants, same thing. They have Evan Neal, who's a bust, and he just feasted on crappy O-lines.
I believe the top 3 teams Parsons has sacks against are the Giants, the Commanders, and the Panthers.
Yep.
I believe they account for almost 20% of his 20% of his sacks. I think it then is followed up by the Eagles, which is obvious. Those are the teams he plays twice a year, so he's going to have more stats against them. But when you break down and really look at Micah Parsons, he does not get sacks when the team is trailing in the fourth quarter. He doesn't do it. Most of his sacks come when they're already up, and the other team is in pass mode.
Yep. Credit Danny Savage, man. The Dak Prescott of the defense, man.
Corner. I got a final question for you, Corner.
Yeah.
Well, we saw with this trade, a player like Parsons. Is this a new regime or just Jerry being Jerry or how it went down?
I think it's Jerry's ego is still in play here. Because, I mean, Jerry wanted to sign Micah, and then Micah pulled some fast shit, you know, and that rubbed Jerry the wrong way. If that never happened, we would be talking about this for 2 hours.
Mm.
Good point.
Okay. Blog, final question for you. Is Trayvon Diggs next out the door?
Well, he might straighten himself out after seeing this. I don't know. I mean, he has a choice, right? Like, hey, either get it together or you're out the door. But I still think he can play at a high level. But he is injury prone as well. The Diggs brothers, they're injury prone. It's in their DNA. So I don't know, man. It depends. Like, do you want to keep him? See how it goes. If you flip him, if you try to trade him, you're not going to get anything for him. You know what I mean? You might get a 6 or something, but you're going to get anything high out of him. So,
yeah,
we'll see.
Danny Savage, do you think Jerry had any thought of like now I can sign Pickens, or is just Jerry doing what he wanted to do in Jerry world?
Jerry has no idea who Pickens is. Jerry knows what day of the week it is by the color ice cream. I'm telling you, when he croaks, they're going to put his casket in there in the stadium. You're going to pay like $3. You can walk past it. Come on, bro. I'm just being honest.
That's funny. One more for you, Danny Savage. What does it take for this defensive front to be a true run stop defense? What do we need?
You need Sonny Styles at linebacker. You need Anthony Hill at linebacker. You need Peter Woods, defensive tackle. You need Kendrick Falk from Auburn. You got to start up front. And the bad part is you need help at all 3 levels of this defense. That's what hurts so much, man. We need I think it's Diggs' last season. We got to come up with safeties. You know what I'm trying to say? Our 3 levels of defense needs to be overhauled. Yet we have multiple holes possibly at tackle going into the draft. Got to get more running backs. So it's like we got more holes than picks. But to get this defense, you need a couple of more. You got Caleb Banks. He's like 360 out of Florida. Darryl Jackson.
He's a badass, bro. He is good.
You know what I'm saying? I said it before and I said it again. This defensive line, edge and D tackle will go all 7 rounds in this draft. But it's just what we're going to do about corners. I like the safety class. I do like the safety class. Love the right tackle class. The left tackle class, you're going to overpay. But I don't know, man.
1980 final question for you. In your opinion, we don't know, but in your opinion, who signs the next dotted line? Deron Bland or Tyler Smith?
Good question.
I think Tyler Smith does. Yeah. That injury really set him back. Deron Bland, that injury set him back. Yeah. They brought him back. They brought him back too early. Deron Bland was being compared to Dion at one time. Almost. Yeah. The way he was breaking on the ball, playing the ball, and making plays, turning defense into offense, like I always say. That's the best way to play defense is turn your defense into offense. We're on offense when we're on this field, guys. Deron Bland was a playmaker before that injury. I mean, he was baiting quarterbacks to throw that ball. He was making it seem like that receiver was open, and he would go bam, jump the route and go get it. We were like, when DeRon Bland was on the scene, we were like, Diggs who? Diggs who? That's where we were at. We were all there at one point in time. But when they brought him back, which we could all agree that they brought him back too early, he just wasn't the same. The defense wasn't the same, and he just wasn't the same. He was getting beat a lot. He was getting picked on. He couldn't make those breaks, those cuts on the ball. He just wasn't ready yet, mentally or physically. So I think that hurt him. That set him back like 10 steps back. I think Tyler Smith is a little bit more consistent, a lot more consistent. He's always available. He's healthy. He's been proven to be a really good offensive lineman and can play multiple positions on that line. So I think they'll probably give him that money first. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Hey, Robert, go subscribe to his channel. Danny Savage Draft Guru. Go subscribe to his channel if you don't. Eshan, come to you real quick.
Yep.
Offense trying to be more run or more pass this year?
Pass, of course.
Why?
It's easy for me, bro, because hey, you've been saying it, I've been saying it, man. They didn't get Pickens, and with Dak's contract just to run the ball, look, we've been hearing for years they're going to run the ball more, they're going to run the ball more, they're going to run the ball more, and they've been passing more than they've been running it for years at this point. So if they're serious about running the ball, first of all, I have to see it to believe it, and I just don't believe it at this point, especially when you get Pickens, when you have CD, you have Turpin there too, barring the suspension, whatever happens with that. So, you know what I mean? You got weapons as far as the receiving core, and then, with Dak's contract, So it's an easy pass for me, man. I think they're going to just – I wouldn't be surprised, man, if they make Dak throw fucking 35, 45 times a game. I wouldn't be surprised, man, to be completely honest with you. So it'll be passed, man.
Okay. Cool, Cowboy, how you feel about Terrence Steele this year, man? Think he has a bounce back season? What do you think?
Hell no. Get his ass out of here, bro. You need to draft the right tackle round 1 next year, or hope that Johnny Cornelius works out, or your third option, you can move Godin to right tackle and get a left tackle. But no, I have no faith in Terrence Steele, man. That 2022 year was an anomaly, I feel like. He's not good, bro. I'm sorry. That's all I got to say on that. Get his ass out.
We don't really have an answer to this question, but I just want to know your opinion. Why is Mozzie Smith still on this team?
Oh, boy. Shit.
4-page.
What'd you say, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. Go ahead.
There you go.
I was saying I can write my own 4-page letter about getting Mozzie Smith off this team. At some point in time, Shotty got to show some backbone and get rid of somebody that is clearly not willing to do what it takes to get better, or is not capable of being better. And Mozzie Smith is the perfect example of a first-round pick that you can say, get out of here.
Yeah.
And that will wake up every other pick that you make, especially with 4 of them coming in the next 2 years. That will wake them up to say, if you can't get the job done, we're going to get rid of you. But I can't say I'm impressed with Shotty right now, period.
Corner.
Corner, put your head back down. Put your head back down. We're going to do it again. Put your head back down. I can't say I'm impressed with Shotty right now. There you go.
There you go.
If he cuts Micah, he'll be crying.
Because
he'll be crying when he cuts.
And the reason I say that is because I'm looking at moments that have happened over the last couple of weeks, and I'm looking at how he handled it. I don't personally like that when Micah got released or traded, he started calling all the players to ask them how they felt about it.
Mhm.
Who gives a fuck?
He did. He
He
did.
said that. He said that. He called Trayvon Diggs and all those players because he wanted to know how they felt about it. Who gives a fuck?
That's not what he said.
What?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
He
it
said
is
he
essentially
called the
what
leadership of the defense to let them know what's going on. He didn't want to do it in
Leadership.
text.
There is no
He wanted-
leadership. It's a sinking
wanted-
fucking ship.
He
he
wanted.
said. He called 8 players.
He called 8 players.
Right,
He
because
didn't
he
say
wanted
nothing about
to.
leadership. He didn't say nothing
Did he
about
name those
leadership.
players?
Yes, he did. No, he didn't name the players, but he said
Well, I
I called
wish
the
I
leaders
could.
of the team. That's what he said. That's how he first started the whole thing.
Corner, didn't you say you questioned Shoddy as a coach and leadership if he kept Mozzie? Didn't you say that?
I bet you he was crying during
Please
those
say-
So here's
months.
what he said, and I said this on the Frisco report. He said when the reporter asked him why'd you keep Mozzie, he said, "Look, the 53-man roster and the game day roster is 2 different rosters.
Wait, he's
So
gone.
you got a
Mozzie
player-
Smith
you
is
got a
going to be
player you don't
inactive.
plan on playing?
He's not
You
gonna be.
kept a player that you don't want to play.
Right.
Hey, Dem Canes, I'm trying to go to bed. Don't
You
push.
release his ass and put him on the practice squad then.
My personal opinion, I think that I just think they're throwing a Hail Mary that someone offers them like a 5th, a 6th, or a 7th from us.
Niggas, I'm trying to go to
Yo,
bed, dog.
what has Shotty done this training camp that we can say that is impressive?
It was unanimous decision to trade Micah.
Greek.
He had
What,
no
he was going to
input
go
on.
against Jerry Jones?
They were
Wait,
dancing Greek. They
Shoddy
learned
had
how to dance
input
Greek.
on that. Shoddy had as much input on that as me.
No, that's not true.
I'll name you something that was impressive, uncensored.
Well,
He let his
Brian,
players dress up in Spider-Man costumes.
first year coach.
Yep. That
didn't
was a
have no-
coach, not a player.
Brian
That's even
Shot-
worse.
No, I said he allowed his players to dress up in Spider-Man costumes.
Brian
It wasn't a player, it was a coach.
Yep. Brian Schottenheimer
Go ahead,
had
shit.
put on Micah, bro. Don't be crazy.
They had input.
Man, corner, man. See, this
Come on, nah, man.
Shotty had input. I know it's hard for you to admit that. I know it's hard for you to admit that, but Schottenheimer had input.
0.001% input.
Come
No.
on, y'all. We about to end the show.
Had more input on Mike.
I
got some shit started, ain't my
Wait.
bad.
Wait, I really cooked you tonight. I could have cooked you on several times. I let you slide tonight.
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
You gonna sit up here and say this man
I knew I should have got out of
who
here.
was in the war room fumbling with his hands during the draft had a say-so on a guy like Micah Parsons on a $40+ million contract, getting traded for 2 first-round picks to Green Bay over Jerry. Man, that was Jerry and Steven. They didn't have no coaches.
Shotty was
the
down
first
here
time
at the
guy who
kids'
ain't coached
table.
a real game yet. And you know that. But I shouldn't be surprised because you was happy with the Greek dancing and
No,
the
I was
volleyball.
not happy with the Greek dancing. I got a video.
Yes, you were. And you said
I got a video.
Go.
you were gonna look at Shotty different if he didn't cut Mozzie. You said that. You said if he didn't cut Mozzie, then you'd question Shotty. Yes, you did.
Well, first of all,
I don't care. Second,
the
I
owner
don't care.
said himself that it was unanimous decisions with executives and coaches included. That came from Jerry Jones himself. So how in the hell are you going to tell me he did not have input when it came from Jerry Jones himself that said he had input? So you're calling Jerry a liar of something that Jerry said?
He's always been a liar.
Corner.
Jerry is a liar.
That is like me asking my kids what they want for dinner when me and my wife already made our minds up.
The dude
No,
just
that's not.
talked to Asian.
Man,
He's not going against Jerry.
y'all are giving no, because even Jason Garrett had an interview today, and Jason Garrett said there was a lot of conversation, and they asked him, what would you say about getting traded to the Packers? And Jason Garrett gave you an example of what actually goes on in those conversations. So yes. And Jason Garrett was a 9-year coach. He had a lot of input. Jason Garrett carried a big stick. Absolutely.
You can get
Schottenheimer is
yes,
working
sir,
his
yes,
way
sir,
up into
yes, sir,
carrying that
yes, sir.
stick. Yes, he
You
is.
get 9 years when you say yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
He was like, you talking to the guy who was like a son for Jerry, who he backdoored his head coach to give Garrett that job. Jason Garrett, he just let the contract play out. So of course he had more input. Shotty ain't did nothing. Why would Shotty have input on Micah?
Because he's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. That's why.
He ain't.
He's the head coach of the
I
Dallas
really want to go to
Cowboys.
bed. I'm trying to go to bed. This is crazy.
You're wrong here, Fifth, and it's okay to be wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm just being more logical. You just saying, Jerry's a liar. You know he's a liar. Of course he's gonna say that.
When Schottenheimer spoke, you didn't watch Schottenheimer's interview
I
today.
don't have to.
When Schottenheimer spoke, he didn't stutter. He didn't try to make shit up. It was a real answer.
I can lie without stuttering. I can cry if I need to.
Doubt it.
I can cry on the spot if I need to.
Doubt it.
You gotta stop, man. You buy into this crap way too much.
Schottenheimer, you asked the question. Schottenheimer had say so in the Micah Parsons trade, whether you like it or not.
No. Never happened.
You know what?
Yes, he did.
I was gonna let you slide.
Debatable.
You got me so much damn exactly. Slide this season. But I'm frying you for everything you ever said wrong this whole
And I'm going to fry you just as much.
I didn't make any prediction besides the record. That's it.
Oh, how many records? How many records did you change it now?
You personally singled out.
What record is it now?
I'm gonna cook you so bad.
What record is it now?
6-11.
Oh, but what was it a week ago?
No, not a week ago. 2 months ago in July.
2 months, my ass.
Yes. Look it up. 2 months ago, July.
No, sir.
Before Shotty showed me he wanted. When Shotty told me when he stepped in SoFi Stadium, he cried. It was over. He ain't showed me. He ain't done nothing. It was over. What are you crying for? What are you crying for? And who has a dildo? Maybe he's like you. Maybe he can cry on the spot. Fifth. Maybe he's like you. Can just cry on the spot.
That was my clippers, man. I was chewing my beard.
I was about to whip the hose out.
Man got Manscaped.
Yo, don't hit on Manscaped, Corner. Don't hit on Manscaped.
Just when you saying Shotty had input on Mike all season.
He had to carry him up for that. You can't leave that out.
Oh, I can't.
gotta go to bed.
I thought OG was in here with that vibration sound.
He's in the chat.
Y'all gotta watch OG's live from today, man. OG live.
I saw it
today
afterwards.
is
You told me.
insane, man.
OG
was asking himself questions and then answering them and then cussing himself out for the answers. In one stream by himself, man.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it after you told it to me.
Hey, Blog,
Yeah.
you doing corner like real night and day, like
very
like
much.
y'all when y'all do the Frisco report. When you talk, I listen. When corner talk, I mute it. But listen, how y'all so night and day? Follow Frisco, follow Blog and corner for the Frisco report. It's a good show.
That was a good one.
I'm joking. Hey, like it's so ridiculous. Corner says the most outrageous. This man saying Scotty had input on Michael Parsons being traded.
He did.
Man, you're crazy.
So if Shotty had said no, they wouldn't have traded him.
Yeah.
Now, what Jason Garrett when he said what actually goes
Garrett.
in? No, we are because it plays into this because he was a coach for 9 years. Jason Garrett would have said, and this is where Shotty has to learn. Jason Garrett said that no, we're not trading to the Packers. Is there any AFC teams available? That's what Garrett would have said in that meeting when they brought him in here to say, hey, we're trading Parsons. Jason Garrett would say, what AFC teams are willing to trade for him because I don't want to trade him to the Packers. And he was like, I hope that's what that's like the angle Schottenheimer took. So there is conversations that happen with the head coach and Jerry. There just is, whether you like it or not. There just is.
A 9-year coach that was like a son to Jerry Jones. Schottenheimer ain't that, man.
You don't think Marty Schottenheimer has skins on the wall that plays into you realize that Jason Garrett's dad was a scout for the Cowboys, and that's what helped Jason Garrett get in here. And he was a backup quarterback to Troy Aikman. And then, second of all, Monty Schottenheimer, and Jerry talks about the 30-year experience Schottenheimer has here. We're talking about 9 years of Jason Garrett. Jerry Jones talks about the 30-year experience Schottenheimer has. Yes, he had say-so in that meeting. 30 years of NFL experience. Absolutely.
Doing what? He was a secretary.
He wasn't a secretary. He was an offensive coordinator. He did all kinds of jobs, and now he's the head coach at the Cowboy.
I hadn't yelled all this damn screen.
I got to bet after this one, man.
I hadn't yelled this whole time.
Aren't y'all glad I came back on?
You up here talking about Scott. You see what you see to yourself.
Yo, this guy got the
You do this to yourself.
this guy got the razor going.
Man,
you're. I don't understand what we're debating about. I want you to disprove. I want you to disprove that Schottenheimer did not have any say so with her. I want you to send me hard evidence. Send me hard evidence.
Corner. We all watched the draft weekend. Shotty sat at the little kiddie table for Thanksgiving in the corner. They did not ask Shotty one fucking question for the draft. You think they were going to ask him his input for trading Micah?
Yes.
He had no say. But Jerry's grandkids were walking around with the iPads picking players.
And on top
Shotty
of that,
had no say for drafting players. But hey, Shotty, come in here, sit down. I want to watch you cry for 5 minutes. What do you think of Micah?
I'm telling you, man.
and on top,
remember on Four Brothers?
That's not evidence.
Go sit at the kitty table. That's what they did to Mike. Shotty in the draft room. Go sit at the kitty table, man. We got bro.
they did that to him literally at the training camp opening press conference. His ass wasn't even barely on the table.
He was sitting at the end of the damn.
They do that every year.
And every single they don't. Go back and watch Mike McCarthy.
I posted pictures.
Go back and watch Mike McCarthy's.
Mike McCarthy sat at that table for minutes, not saying shit.
I posted pictures of McCarthy sitting between them. Shotty was at the damn end.
Oh, so we're gonna care about fucking table arrangements for three fucking people?
For your head coach?
Your head coach should be in the middle of the table.
Oh my God. We care about where Schottenheimer sits for a price. We're gonna go that petty.
You do this.
Or where Schottenheimer sits.
You do this to yourself every
We're
year.
gonna go that petty. Well, he's sitting over here. He's sitting. Guess what? It was the same lineup they set it for the draft.
You do this.
Couples fight over that for weddings. Who sits where all the time.
And you can couple that with the fact that every time they ask Shotty a question, Jerry Jones cut him off and started answering the question for him.
That's petty.
He's sitting on the corner.
He ain't even in the backdrop. He's not even in the backdrop.
Yo, I'm weak.
That is ridiculous. That's what y'all are talking about. This is ridiculous.
He's by the cage.
This is ridiculous. This is some petty stuff.
Yo, listen. So the
microphone with no batteries.
So the hard camera that's right in front of Jerry, it got Jerry, Steven, and this John Wick guy over here with these sunglasses on. They got him in the backdrop. They got him with the cowboy backdrop. Shotty backdrop is the damn fence, like this Starcade 88 or something.
Oh my God!
Look at this. Yo,
this is on a whole other level of petty.
That looks bad. I'm sorry.
They didn't ask him nothing. They was talking to Jerry and Steven. Shotty couldn't answer a question. When they asked Shotty something, Jerry answered, bro. Look at the Starcade 88 behind him.
They do that every year.
That's a lie. That's a lie. This man ain't even in the Cowboys backdrop, bro. Just the respect they got for him. You do it to yourself every year.
Corner. Let's go back 48 hours. What has Shotty done? If you go back 48 hours, what has Shotty done that impressed you this training camp?
Oh, I think he's building culture good.
Oh, Jesus.
Prove that. How do you prove that?
There he goes.
The way the players are behaving, the way things are happening. You know, Deuce Vaughn, a lot of roster garbage is off this team now. You know,
they brought him all back.
Schottenheimer.
They brought him all back on the practice.
Deuce Vaughn ain't on this team.
Hey,
give it a week.
Me, man.
Deuce Vaughn ain't on this team.
Give
it a week.
Somebody else wants him.
Deuce Vaughn gone.
Every year. He do it every year.
You got to celebrate small victories for a first-year head coach.
That's a teeny tiny victory.
Come on, man.
What I tell y'all how they treat the cow, how they do.
Bro, they give Shotty the pencils.
I'm telling y'all.
All right, wait. In a week from today, we will know the results of the Cowboys and Eagles game. And when we beat them Philadelphia Eagles, I don't want y'all to say shit.
We'll all be happy.
We are beating them motherfuckers. We are beating them motherfucking Eagles. And I don't want y'all to say a damn thing about Shotty because y'all been shitting on them all year.
Man.
I'm
After
mad.
preseason game one.
And I thought you said you don't stutter. You just stuttered, Fifth.
No, I didn't. I stopped talking so somebody else could talk.
Preseason game one, you said Shotty, you wasn't impressed by Shotty. Preseason game two, same shit.
What happened with third game?
Preseason game three.
There you go.
Preseason game three, with all the players that they cut, you was impressed with them? The players that got released off that game. Most of the players that played that game got cut.
That's not true.
Most of the players that played during that game got Deuce Vaughn was your best running back that game. He got cut.
I don't know if he was our best running back that game.
You said
Did
it.
we run the ball? I think Deuce Vaughn had a good game the second game. I can't remember what it was. You think I give a fuck about the preseason? We got the Eagles. We got the Eagles in fucking what 6 days, whatever it is, and we worried about where Schottenheimer's sitting.
You're not gonna G Hampton me, bro. You're not gonna change the topic in the middle of an argument, man.
Who's G Hampton? Who's G Hampton? Why does that sound familiar?
Corner control at this point.
Who is G Hampton?
Hey.
Oh, Gary. Yes, okay.
Why you put his government name out there like that?
Why you put his government name? Exactly.
That's what the G stands for.
This dude's it's
hilarious.
Man, we got the Eagles. We haven't talked about the Cowboy-Eagle game not one time. This whole show.
Let's go.
80 is fucking brushing the seat.
Phillies winning by at least 2 touchdowns.
I'll start. Saquon 135.
Ooh,
damn.
Cowboys win still?
No.
Why not?
We're not beating Philly.
Why not?
Because they're a well-oiled machine, and we're not.
They didn't play in the preseason like us. So what makes them well-oiled machine? You said you need reps in the preseason so you don't look rusty in week one. They didn't play preseason, so they're going to look rusty or not?
I tell you the difference. I tell you the difference. You take our players that didn't play, and you take their starters that didn't play. Who's better than the other?
They played some starters the first preseason game. They played.
What position we better than Philly?
Not all, but a few.
Every single one of them.
Okay,
come on, man.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here, y'all.
Fuck Philly.
Oh gosh.
I'll be live during the game. He do this to himself every year.
We're beating them Eagles.
Every year. Now,
fuck Philly.
Season, me and this dude went in about Osa. He texted me one day. I don't know about Osa, man. Now he's back on the Osa. He saw with the gold chain. Osa ain't played
back on the fucking train.
Light it up.
Don't follow me, and pay attention to what he's saying now. It's gonna change.
Just like your records in 3 weeks.
Records gonna change. When
5-12.
By
week 8, every Dallas channel is going to turn into a draft channel. Season's going to be over.
He ain't about that. He ain't over his head on the job training, bro. He gonna stink. He won't be here. He won't play out his full contract. It's over.
All right. When we talk about that victory, I don't want to hear it.
What I'm gonna say, I'm a Cowboys fan. What I'm gonna say,
I ain't gonna let you. I'm gonna cook you. Just wait till they win. I'm gonna cook you. Wait till they win.
Oh my god.
What's the score, Corner? What's the score?
35-30.
35. Dak.
Man.
35-30.
Blog, I don't know how you do it, Blog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how
you see how calm he is, man.
I don't know how you do it, man.
The yin and the yang.
I'm the same way, Blog, man. I'm calm.
Look, hey, Blog, so patient. Corner say the most off-the-ball shit, and Blog will be like,
"Yeah, you're so patient, man.
Yeah, you're right, bro." But man, yo, shut up. I be in my car screaming at Corner. He said the most craziest crap ever, bro. Last week he talked about something. Well, Shotty said 53 ain't the 53 game day, so also Mozzie might be, bro. He gonna be out there playing.
No, he won't.
So what happens if Mozzie is on the 53 on week 1?
He is on the 53 week 1. I'm talking about the 46. The 46 roster.
The 46. If he's on the 46,
I'm gonna cuss his ass if we lose that game.
Hey, Lil D, I tell him this all the time. I say he crazy with it. I tell him, I was like,
It's
hey,
hilarious. I love it.
Man, fuck them, man. We're gonna whoop them Eagles' asses.
this who he is off camera.
Yeah.
The same delusional person.
Watch. Just wait. You better, but I'm gonna cook you when we beat the Eagles. Watch. I'm gonna cook your ass.
You can't cook me. I'm a Cowboys.
Remember when you put that motherfucking chicken in the air fryer and you burnt it like toast? That's gonna be you. I'm gonna put you in the air fryer.
Remember when you said Alan Hearns gonna have a better career than Dez Bryant?
Damn.
He got hurt.
Man,
and he got a concussion.
Come on, man.
Man.
He was never
Nobody
going
want
to
to hear. Nobody want to hear that.
Yeah.
You right, there, dog. That's exactly how it's gonna be. We're gonna get out here. I ain't want to scream at their corner, man. Golly.
Well, I answered the question, and you didn't like the answer, and you can't prove me wrong.
I said I was going to have a peaceful live.
OG's in the chat. OG's in the chat.
My bad, man. My bad. I ain't mean that.
Nah, this is hilarious. I love it.
Micah Parsons trade.
Just wait till we beat the Eagles. I'll be back. They ain't gonna last to me. I'll be back. You just wait. I'm gonna cook you.
Golly.
Hey, we out of here, y'all.
Stay tuned. Subscribe.
Peace.